What is really behind the conflict in the Middle East? Here are the fundamentals behind what we have seen in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Both Jews and Muslims very strongly believe in a God. Both believe that Abraham of old existed and had sons. See the Bible, the book of Genesis. Here's where the story really begins. Abraham's firstborn son was Ishmael, conceived through intimacy with Abram's wife's maidservant Hagar. Abram's wife Sarah was getting old and seemingly could not have children. In those days, producing an heir was very important. Later, and as promised by God, Sarah became pregnant after all. Thus, Abram's second son, Isaac, was conceived as promised to him by God through intimacy with his wife Sarah. The Bible tells us that God himself gave his blessing to Isaac as he was conceived according to his promise of an heir for Abraham and Sarah as a married couple. The Muslims, whose roots go back to Ishmael, however, believe that Ishmael, as Abraham's firstborn, is the one who is blessed by God, and that, if nothing else, their blessing was stolen by the Jews, whose roots go back to Isaac. What makes the Islam religion different from others? According to ancient writings, anyone who is a Jew is an enemy. Women, children, infants, grandpas, anyone. And anyone who is not a Muslim is worthless, an infidel. A non-Muslim supporting Jews is twice as bad. Killing such gains a Muslim a major reward in the afterlife. Why else would anyone blow himself up unless there is an expected reward? Please see below the Egyptian Yvonne Attia explaining in more detail the Muslim religion. And then there's also Amir Tsarfati, a Jewish Christian, explaining what is happening in Israel right now. On a spiritual note, Satan and his demonic forces, read Job 1 and Revelation 12, who influence and work through people, hate the Jews because from them came Jesus Christ, the Messiah. Again, please see the videos below and also my research on the land of Israel around 1948 when Israel became a nation, which will give you a better perspective on the conflict.